Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. So for the Cavaliers, their last game, a loss to Chicago. And the Cavaliers start out with the ball. Pass to Edey. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Kamare. Here's Cunningham. And Embiid pulls it down. And a fast break now for the Hornets. In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Duncan. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Here's Edey, covered by Hunter. Out to Smith. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. The challenge is slowing down Joel Embiid. Asked Coach what the game plan was. He said with Embiid, you know he's going to get to the line. You know he's going to get his. Our goal is to keep him away from the basket. If we get him settling for jumpers, that's a win for us. We'll see if they can force him to become a shooter in this one. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Miller outside. Fires from deep. Here's Edey. And that one is stuffed right through.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And here is Suggs. Three-pointer by Embiid. Rebounded by Kamare.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, and we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
So it's the Cavaliers now. After the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. Here's Edey. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Duncan. Now, here's Suggs. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer by Embiid. Cavaliers with the rebound. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Edey. Fires the three. And it's Smith missing. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Hornets. It's stolen by Smith. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Edey. All sorts of time. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. In the corner, it's Hunter. Misses the three.
and I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
The free throw drops for Duncan. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now here is Miller, still without a basket. Hunter with some nice defense. Hornets leading by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Suggs. Embiid with it. Three-pointer. And again, the Hornets missing.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
That's good from Hero.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
12 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Hayes. The tray. And no good that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hornets ahead, up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Hornets leading by 4. Now, here's Suggs. Scoreless thus far. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Jaquez outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Jaquez has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, Hero. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's the 3. Jaquez can't hit. Hunter on the wing. 6 points for him. Here's Embiid. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Inside, Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
And the word is out on Josh Smith being a gifted dunker. But that really speaks to his overall athleticism. He can run, and he'll do whatever it takes to get the best of you.
Now, here is Young. Lets a floater go. That shot misses. Smith with some nice D. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success. A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Here's Jovic. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Jovic has got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Young, still scoreless. Pass to Hardaway from downtown. It's rebounded by Hayes. And the Cavaliers with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Jovic, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 1. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Here's Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Embiid. 7 points in the game. Jaquez with the rebound.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
And here's Embiid following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Pass to Jovic. Offline with his 3. Charlotte trailing. And they're running. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Drains the three-pointer.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
It's Cunningham with the drive. .110 left in the second quarter. He takes it in. 6 to shoot. Jaquez can't hit. The Hornets on offense. Hardaway for 3. Jaquez with the rebound. Now Miller. He has yet to score. Cunningham right side. From past the arc. Shots good by Miller.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Embiid. We got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. For the 3. Second shot opportunity. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. It's off to Boston for them after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. George with the ball. Still yet to score. Out to the right wing. Holmgren in the post. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Holmgren's got the game tied up here for Charlotte.
He's having a really good night from the field. I know the defense is keying in on him. He's the marquee on the scouting report, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Nice shot by Smith.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Duncan. He's got 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
Yeah, Duncan having a little fun toying with the defense there. Got him to bite on the pump fake.
And Duncan drops them both. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Cunningham outside. Pass to Miller. Duncan brings the double team. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Cunningham's shot is off. At the elbow, it's George. Here's Duncan. It's deflected. Here is Cunningham. 8 points for him. And it's Smith missing. And here is Hunter. Charlotte moving it around. Pass to Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Hunter down low for the lead. Rebound by Smith.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Hero. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. It will be a jump ball.
Down low. Here's Embiid. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Now intermission for your Cavaliers.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside, George gets the three-pointer to fall. And now it's a three-point Hornets lead.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Now George, after Karis LeVert missed from long range. Pass to George. George double team. Lock at 6. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. LeVert with a wide open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, he has to connect from there.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers trailed by 3. Outside, Hero. Pass to LeVert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside, Hero. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Suggs in the corner. Pass to Bull. Now here's Holmgren. And here's George for 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hornets ahead. They're up by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. 4-point game. There's a good screen. In the corner, Smith with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And when Smith's in rhythm, he can become so difficult to stop. And right now, he's got his foot on the gas.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Hornets lead by 3.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach will prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
Now Young. Outside Hardaway. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Edey with the rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Smith scanning the floor. To the paint to take the lead. Good work there as it goes. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchup, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And here are the Hornets now. Suggs up top. Pass to Hardaway. And here's Duncan. Got a piece of it. Smith outside. The finish. And then Smith with the jam.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
There's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Cunningham. And he banks in the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
And that one's good. Suggs.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
Miller, no up. And here's Charlotte. It's stolen by Cunningham. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And that's now 6 points for Jaime Jaquez. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They're very fast, but also at the defensive end. How about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunity? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Duncan with the bucket.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments.
Now, here is Miller. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Pass to Embiid. Duncan outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Edey. There's the drive.
and it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Duncan. It's stolen by Cunningham. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now, here's Sun. Now, here's Embiid. And the Hornets miss again. So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up.